Hi, I'm Chris Sangster, and welcome back to the studio. Today I want to take you behind the scenes of the making of my brand new single, Different Directions. Different Directions started out as two separate ideas that I put together to make the final track. The first was this voice memo that I recorded into my phone of an idea for a bass line. The second idea was the chorus lyrics and melody, which I actually got the idea for while I was driving. I literally pulled over on the side of the 5 freeway to write them down in my phone. I got home and I immediately tried to build a track around them. I came up with this idea, which I absolutely hated.
Different directions, baby, different directions. Just different directions, babe, just different directions. Move a little different, baby, different directions. Different directions, babe, just different directions.
Even though the track was trash, I still really liked the lyrics, the melodies, and the concept, so I just sat on it for a while. I would try a few different ideas here and there, but nothing really stuck. Until one day, I got the idea to combine the bass line idea with the chorus idea, and boom, I had a song. Next came figuring out the production and the arrangement. I had this drum loop that I really wanted to incorporate, so I started the song with that and then tried to match the sound of the main drum pattern to the sound of that loop. Then I layered in the guitars. There are 5 tracks of guitars during the chorus in this song. The first is just doubling the bass line. The next is padding out the chords. The next one is a counter melody that plays off of the main bass riff and adds some contrapuntal motion to the song. The next is this funky kind of rhythmical part. And finally, there's an accent part that serves as a transition between the chorus and the next verse. After I had the guitars where I liked them, I thickened up the sound with some keyboards. There's a Wurlitzer going through most of the song, which is my Korg SV1 combined with the Logic electric pianos plugin. Then there's a very subtle clav part that's really hard to hear in the final mix, but it just adds a little extra texture to the chorus. Once I had done all that, I had the main meat of the track, and all that was left was to figure out the bridge. I had this idea to add some elements of hip hop to the track, so I started the bridge by making an 808-esque sound, layering some samples over top of a heavily compressed bass guitar. I achieved that distorted, compressed bass sound by running it all through my DBX 163 and just cranking it all the way up, full compression. Then I got the idea to have a guitar solo that followed the vocal melody of the bridge. I played around with a lot of tones for this part and eventually came up with this combination of a heavy, distorted solo tone combined with a tone that has a lot of phasing and chorus and fun effects on it. The other little hip hop element I decided to layer into this track is the heavily auto-tuned ad-lib vocals on the last chorus. I wanted a few really left-of-field sounds to come into this pretty laid-back rock track, just to give it a little edge, give it a little variety, and give the ear something to grab onto. Also, I cannot sing that high, so the auto-tune was absolutely necessary.
Oh, oh, can you find which way to go? Oh no, is the world spinning out of control? Move a little different, no. Find your path, it's all about, it's the only way to go.
After I finished recording the vocals, all that was left to do was mix and get it mastered.
As they come and go, different directions, babe, it's different directions. Different directions, babe, it's different directions. Move a little different, babe, it's different directions. Different directions, babe, it's different directions. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Directions, different directions, babe, it's different directions. Move a little different, babe, it's different directions. Different directions, babe, it's different directions.
I hope you enjoyed this inside look at my production of Different Directions. The song is available now on all streaming platforms, and the music video will be available right here on my YouTube channel next Friday. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you at the studio next time. Thanks.